Hello and welcome to our daily video, 21st of December, Wednesday. Okay, it's the middle of the week now. Last week I've been chanting on about the retracements and they've finally kind of begun yesterday. So these U-turns, as you can see, are now beginning to happen. And now what we're going to see is probably with the Aussie dollar, as you can see, market starting to make a U-turn. So this nice little dip here will probably bring us towards a retracement of about 73.30, 73.60 area. So it's worthwhile following the Aussie dollar in that direction. And what else do we have? Let's start with the major currency pairs, dollar franc. Now, dollar franc, as you know, yesterday I did mention, if we come to the tops to short it, the market has been kind of shorting it, and that's what we're going to be seeing, I think, for the rest of the week, that the market will start to push it down, to bring it down to those weekly levels and so forth. So all you got to do is kind of like hang in there. So obviously we're still not out of the woods yet. The market still has some potential to go sideways up, but my attitude would be to kind of like short it along the way as the market moves up to its retracement levels, to kind of push it back down, down, down again, and to make it happen in such a way. Now with the euro dollar, okay, this is where we were at yesterday. The market, I did put an up arrow there, it's kind of going up, and what we're expecting with the euro dollar again, as the market retraces, to go up again. So what we need to do is just keep moving with that wave. As you can see, the market is nicely waving, and it's probably going to come to this channel line here, as you can see. Okay, so we had this marked up the other day. That's your channel, nice and easy. Okay, we've got targets up here. Actually, although, let me just get rid of these lines. I just want to show you something else here. That is kind of, that basically I'm looking forward to. Let me just make this a daily. You'll see it better. Alright. Now with the euro dollar, we might see the market. This is the daily chart. If I take the bottoms, okay, so we might see it back up there again. That's 1.0470, so we might see it there, and that's not a bad place to come to. If it breaks above this place though, as you can see, it's at resistance level. Okay, if it breaks above this, then what we want to see, because this is daily resistance, as you can see, right, so the market is a bit edgy here, but if it breaks above this, we might even go way over this 1.0470. So if I go back to the 4-hour chart, cut it down a little bit, then what you might see is this. Okay, this is what I drew on the daily. So the next target would be, okay, there we go, as you can see. Alright, if you know a little bit of technical analysis, you know what I'm doing. Okay, good buy kiss area up there. So we've got a situation of 1, 2, 3 step move. Okay, so let's keep track of that and let's see how the market goes. Dollar Canadian, nice little pullback. Now we've got a sideways market, nice, no big deal. Do you want to follow that through? Well, the best way to follow things through is to determine where the support is. As you can see, that's where it is. So if it kind of breaks down from there, then you got targets here, and then, oh, let's see where we got targets here. So we might see the dollar Canadian going up and then coming down slightly. Okay, so that's what we might see. So a good thing here, I think dollar Canadian is good to follow. I was following this yesterday with some of the traders in our Facebook group. So what you can see here is just, let me just put this through, and we had a nice little short from yesterday. It was just so obvious according to our trading strategy. Also against now technical analysis, one little breakdown from here will take you down to these levels. So I think it's good to follow that through as well. Let's take a look at the dollar yen. Now the Bank of Japan is maintaining its current course of action. No major changes, but however it hasn't really affected the yen after this sell-off. We haven't quite made a double top here, but I think the market is kind of begin to, give some of that US dollar value back to the market, and I think this is the triangle that we have here right now. So if the market will probably come down to around here. If it breaks that level, we'll see it back down here. Alright, simply because that's the resistance that it broke out. Might want to come back and retest it. If it comes back to this level, obviously it's going to be a beautiful place to buy the dollar yen again. In the interim, obviously a breakout from here would also mean that we got an uptrend happening. In fact, if you're trading the dollar yen, I'd be careful going into that direction. So what you want to do basically this week is to make sure that you stick around here with your sales when you're shorting, if you want to short it, okay, and only if it breaks above, just go long on the pullbacks with tight stop losses, because it's going to be, I think it's going to be a bit choppy if it keeps going up. The market has to give something back, and I think giving back is going to be the next 2 weeks ahead. Let's take a look at gold. Now with the gold, I drew this line yesterday, so I said if it breaks above this line, we've got a good opportunity to go long. I think that still stands, and the target is going to be this blue line here. So I think what we need to do is possibly just draw our channel lines. Let's draw the channel lines here, and the market's kind of in this range, so any pullback is good to kind of make this level a target. So buying low to go high is not a bad attitude until probably the end of December, starting January. So we'll have to see how that really eventuates. But I think with gold, if you're really into trading the gold on the pullbacks, I think in the short term, I'm talking about until January, it's better to go long on the pullbacks and only short when we're coming at resistance levels at the top here. As you can see, got that nice little pattern happening. Let's take a look at Brent. Now with the Brent, as you know, our direction is up, and we're still expecting it to come to the 60 mark, and it's trotting along, slowly. I'm not expecting really, like I said, huge movements. I did say before in my previous videos that I'd be expecting this to come up, over a few weeks. It's not going to happen overnight, so it's worthwhile following it through. And now you can kind of move your stop loss. We mentioned stop losses the other day, and now you can possibly just bring it under this green line here and just follow it through, I think. And maybe we can even get rid of this and just keep this trend line as a matter of reference there. Actually, let's take a look at DAX. I don't know. I've been saying about been talking about this level for the past few weeks. Nothing has changed. I think we're still eyeing this 11,500 level for the DAX, and this level is probably going to happen. So I did mention, if you're following it through, let's follow that. Dow, same kind of thing. With the Dow as well, I'm thinking it's probably going to touch this level or somewhere around there. If you're going to go long, I wouldn't go long here, because you pretty much missed the whole move. But if you got into the market early and you follow this through, I think you can just move your stop loss every day. On the 4-hour chart, let's say, you can just move your stop loss every day under one of the dips that it did, kind of like here, and just follow it through. So for example, if you bought around here, let's say, and you're following it through, so today a good level to put your stop loss to follow it through would be under this green line here. So you're kind of following it through, because today, as you can see, this is kind of the support area here, so the market will probably keep pushing that up. Let's take a look at that's about it, I think. Yep, that is about it. So I hope this video helped you guys. Just mindful, I think this week, according to our technical analysis, retracements are going to carry on, so we'll see some up moves in the euro dollar and the pound dollar, some down moves on the dollar franc, dollar Canadian, dollar yen. So it's only Wednesday, so we still got 2 days for this to happen, so I wouldn't rush and jump onto the bandwagon without any consideration. Just make sure you're getting into the trades at the right places with proper right management. All the best. Have a great day.